Hey guys, today I'm going to be showing you my December book haul. I have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11 books to show you. The first one I'm going to be showing you is book 6 of the Daughters of the Moon series. I showed you 2 books last month that I got, book 3 and book 5. And I didn't have book 6, so I need to get 7, 9, 10, and 13. So I need to get 5 more books, and then I'll be done with this series. And then I can read them again. And I love these books. As I said last month, they remind me of my childhood, and basically this was the only series that I read over and over and over again in 8th grade. And I didn't read anything else because I was in that stage where I was like, reading's boring, but this was the way to pass the time. The next book is Ramona the Brave by Beverly Cleary. I got this for my kids to read in their school from the little free library near the park that we go to. I got it on New Year's Eve when we went to go pick up our dinner. And the next 2 books after this one is Goodreads giveaway ones, and I will be doing a video on the books I read from Goodreads, the books I got from Blogging for Books, and my Dollar Tree books that I've bought so far since I started. And I'm thinking about doing my favorite books that I read in 2017. And I'm thinking about starting to do TBRs, what I want to show you, what I want to read for the month. But anyways, let's get back to this haul. The first book from my Goodreads win is Dunbar by Edward St. Aubyn. It's a take on, it's a Shakespeare classic, King Lear, maybe? I think this is a take on King Lear. I'm not sure. When I was in high school, we didn't read Shakespeare. I've never read a Shakespeare novel, but I know what most of his works are about and how they go, because I've watched movies on them. I've heard retellings on stories, but that's one thing I want to fix, is that I want to read actual William Shakespeare works. And I know people in their 12th grade year in high school read Shakespeare in their English 4 class. Well, my teacher, he went full dystopian, like 1984, Lord of the Flies, Animal Farm, stuff like that. In the next book I'm going to be showing y'all, comes out this year. It's an arc of the Hazelwood, and I'm loving this cover. It is so shiny and foily, and it comes out this month, so I will try to read this. It's about a 17-year-old girl and her mother spending most of their life on the road. Is it a Alice in Wonderland type story? Because the name's Alice, the girl's name's Alice, and then see the bird cage and tea. But yeah, is this like Alice in Wonderland? I don't know. Hinterland, that's the name of the land in this book. So another book that I got from my Goodreads win, it's Reign of the Fallen, and look at this cover. I am absolutely in love with skulls, and I was so happy that I won this. I'm a cover buyer, and I'm attracted to covers, so I will be reading the story, and it again comes out this month. So I don't know if I'm going to be reading this, but I will be reading it next month. And The next 3 books I also got from the Little Free Library on New Year's Eve. Take Down 20 by Janet Ivanovich. A Solitary Blue by Cynthia Voigt. The Kitchen House. Ain't that right? The Kitchen House? Yeah. By Kathleen Grissom. The next one I got is another giveaway win. And it's The Philosopher's Flight. Half Science, Half Magic, Entirely Fascinating by Tom Miller. And this cover is so pretty and bright and very non-winter. And this is an ARC, and this book comes out on February 13th, 2018. Oh, it comes out on my mom's birthday. So. The last 2 books I'm going to show you are from Blogging for Books. And the first one that I got at the beginning of the month is American Wolfe. It's a nonfiction about 026, the famous wolf of Yellowstone Park. Yeah, I think it's 06, not 026. It's 06. And the author had to do his research, and it talks about the ranger who followed 06 and all the wolf packs of Yellowstone, and it talks about how the wolves were exterminated in the 20s and then eventually brought back, and how it was good for the ecosystems, but then the farmers and the locals in and around Yellowstone and Wyoming and Idaho, how they were blaming the wolves for eating their livestock. And eventually it talks all about 06 and how she was the most famous wolf and she gave 3 litters of wolves, and how she was eventually tagged by scientists to keep track of her, and how she was killed in an unprotected area, and how that hunter has not given his name for fear of retaliation from the whole world. And he eventually tells his side of it, how he chose her to kill because she was with her mate, and he's not sorry for it. And I don't know, it was very interesting. I enjoyed reading it. For nonfiction, it didn't read like a nonfiction. It read like a fiction story. It's not full of interviews and pointless background information. It read like a fiction story. So I definitely recommend this book. Go pick it up and learn more about wolves. Since I am fascinated with wolves, this was a great read for me. The last book that I just got finished reading yesterday, I started it the day after my birthday. It's called The Chalk Man. It is a mind fuck. For real. It's a thriller. It's about this boy named Eddie. He lives in England. It's set in England. And it's got 2 time jumps. It's set in 1986 and in 2016. So in 1986, he and his friends find a dismembered body in the woods, and it's about how they found these chalk drawings leading to the dismembered pieces of this girl's body. But the thing is, they find every piece of her torso, her legs, her hand, her arms, but they can't find her head, and it's never found. So, it's about these it's about mistaken identity, it's about murder, it's It's got abortion topics in it. It was... Whew, I'm not going to spoil it, but Eddie, or Ed, he... I don't know how to describe him. He's... You want to root for him, and you do. You're like, oh, he's just that way. He's alright. There's nothing wrong with him. But at the end, holy shit. His dad dies from Alzheimer's. So I think that's a trigger. So if I'm spoiling it for you, oh well. If you have a trigger, if you had a family member suffer from Alzheimer's, then I'm giving you this as a warning that there is mention of Alzheimer's in here. There is a mention of rape. I can't wait to read more from this author. She wrote so good. Her writing was amazing. It reads slow, but it's not too slow that you'll get bored with it. It reads at a great pace. You will not fly through this book. I didn't. I would read a chapter and get so into it and then find out that I've only read a few pages and I'm like, that seemed longer, but it was awesome and I want more. But at the end, you will be like, I did not see that coming. So, yeah. Those were the books that I got in December of 2017. Let me know if you want to see any TBRs and want a review on, a full-fledged review on The Chalk Man or American Wolf. And let me know down in the comments which books you got for the month. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and I will be seeing you in my next video. Bye.